as I go older, then I start to know more, talk to more boys. Right? Then they're like, actually, we like a bit of meat on the bone. That's like, you're now then say, I spent so much effort trying to be bone. And then now you tell me you want a meat.
Yeah.
Then anyway, after all of that, I'm with a woman. So welcome to this episode of Clean Your Toilet podcast. I'm Cheryl and I run a sports marketing agency as well as a sports media platform called Baseline. I'm a content creator and I also have a body image movement called Rock the Naked Truth. Now, tell me who you are.
Okay, I tell you now.
I only know the
Only know
Smiling
hair.
Afro,
Okay,
but I
thanks
don't
for
know the
getting it right,
person underneath all of that.
First things first, thanks for saying it right.
Oh really? You know nobody's got
a
it
lot
right
of people
today?
would have watched my videos and see me there on the road. Hey, you are the curly boy.
Oh dear, curly
Like
where?
the Smiling Afro. Yes, the smiling curly. The Smiling Afro, yes.
Okay.
So I really appreciate people actually that I never met before properly will say the Smiling Afro. Wow. Yes.
Branding done right.
Yeah. So hi Cheryl, yes, my name is Ben, also known as the Smiling Afro.
Oh, I watched you on some show, the name show one. Okay, never mind.
Yes, where all the bands come together.
Yes, I was on that also.
Oh,
for the Cheryl episode.
Oh, nice.
Okay, anyway, we digress.
So yeah,
Carry on.
I'm better known as the Smiling Afro, my nickname, and also my handles online. And I'm a full-time content creator, and I also do hosting and acting on the side. Always been in the media industry for more than almost half my life, actually.
Wow, how old are you?
Yes, 34.
Okay, still young.
I mean, well, to certain people, yes. To certain people, no. But yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you run your own sports marketing agency. And everything. I think that's where we know each other from.
I'm sure we have met at some sports events. You're doing High Rocks, right?
Yes. And I remember hearing about a Cheryl and a sports marketing agency. Honestly, I swear I've heard of that before.
Okay, I hope it's good things.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah. Okay. The theme for this season is centered on shadows of relationships. We often focus on what is light and bright. However, where there's light means there's shadows, right?
Yeah.
As the saying goes...
So just turn off your light. I mean, sorry, what? Yeah.
Sorry, what? Turn off the light?
So just turn off your light. No more shadow. Easy. Yes.
That's true. That's true. But we don't let other things happen. So anyway, I think maybe let me start with how I define a shadow first. I don't know whether...
come, let's go.
I don't know whether like people I don't want to compare. Let's hope I have the best description for what shadow means. Okay, anyway, for me, two meanings to shadow. One is the weight of your past.
Oh, deep.
Okay. A reminder that growth comes with acceptance. Right? And you cannot have sunlight without shadow lah.
Yep.
Basically. The other definition is a space where fear, pain, and ego dissolve into understanding.
Wow.
Was that too much?
No.
So for me, I define shadows as these two ways lah. It's something that I feel like you can't run away from. It's always going to be there.
Yes.
So it's something that I live with and certain shadows I carry a lot of discomfort. So you see in shadows in discomfort. Healthy discomfort, right? There are different, we'll get to that later. There are different levels of discomfort. But for me, it's the two biggest shadows in my life. I'll go straight into it, okay? One is my body image struggles. I mean, that's why I have my Rock the Naked Truth, the movement. And I used to be anorexic, bulimic. I used to have binge eating. So very, very heavy part of my life. And the other shadow is, I have a wife, right? And the other shadow for me is not ever getting acceptance from my parents. So these two shadows I feel are going to stick with me for as long as I shall live. Yeah. Have you ever faced any form of body struggles, like with your weight or appearance?
Yeah. So great question, man. I haven't been asked that in a very long time. Yeah. So when I was younger, until about maybe military, so I finished NS when I was 22, 23, I was severely underweight.
Underweight?
Yeah, it's just the genes. My dad's side of the family, very skinny, right? Okay. Just like the guys are always very skinny, right? Like metabolism off the charts unreasonably. So growing up, no matter what I ate, I stayed skinny, which of course some people are jealous.
The girls will love it lah.
Yeah, but I'm like okay, I'm tall. So saving grace, at least I had
How
height.
tall are you?
183 before the hair.
Holy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but I was very skinny, so it just felt, of course, the bullying in school is more like, hi, look at you, chopsticks, you like pussy lah, you weak you weak, you know. Wind blow, you fly lah. I save for air ticket, screw you. Okay, so but yeah. But yeah, I guess, and then there was parts where I'm like, why can't I just grow a bit more meat, grow a bit more like just a bit more bulky.
More muscle
right?
lah.
Yeah, more muscle. It's I guess very the male thing, right?
Yes.
The male ego thing, and yeah. But then soon I just didn't care. I just accepted I just choose to accept.
So it didn't bother you?
Yeah, later on in life where I just like, I think because of the constant struggle since I was maybe 13, 14, was when really the secondary school is when this kind of insults really came.
Were you in a mixed school or an all-boys school?
All-boys school, yeah. Okay. So secondary school, but then I went to church a lot, so that's when the girls came to my life. That's all they said, I'm so skinny.
Did you ever face a situation where you liked the girl or had a crush on the girl, but she didn't like you because you were too skinny?
Oh, no,
or...
not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, true lah. If that happened, probably affected me differently, man.
Right? If like, you really,
you
really
watch
like
me,
someone,
I'm gonna just somehow
become the Hulk tomorrow.
Yeah. So I didn't have funny enough, I didn't have that relationship factor part to affect that part. But it's more of just general outlook in society and friends saying and how you watch society is always about the muscular blah 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 blah. So yeah, but I just accepted that. This is my genes, everything. And whatever. I'm just going to be proud and just do what I can, of course, to stay healthy. Most importantly, I just say, I just want to be healthy. I don't need to force feed or force do extra things in my life just to become someone else. I'm just going to be healthy first. And yeah, but then, well, of course, in my mid-20s, my metabolism slowed down. So I started getting more meat, which I look healthier. And it's great during my 20s, and now in my 30s.
Different set of problems.
Different set of problems, right? And now I got to watch what I eat. For the first time in like 30-something years, right?
You breathe air also gain weight.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Just wake up when you gain weight, right? So, I started to calculate calories and everything.
Oh no.
I used to never do it. I used to like, I never have to. I'm free from that. I'm skinny.
But
then I needed to, and I exercise more regularly, and I'm actually more, I practice mindful exercising. Like I know what I'm doing and why. And yeah, I think I'm the fittest I've been in my life.
Wow.
In terms of internally and even eating, balance, of like, of course, food and of course, alcohol for mental wellness. And So yeah, but that's my journey. Oh, great question. No, I really have not been asked like a long time about.
But what about now? Because you say you've been in the media for half your life, right? What about, okay, let's say not about weight, but what about like appearance? Like having to, especially now you created this Smiling Afro persona for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Is there a certain pressure to look a certain way or behave a certain way?
Good question. So, so first thing, the Smiling Afro is actually not a persona. It's actually Ben.
It's just you.
It's just a nickname.
Okay.
Yeah. But I get it because a lot of people who don't know me personally, when they see me online, they'll think Smiling Afro is a persona. They think I'm a Chinese guy who wear a wig.
But it's real, right?
Who wears a wig, it's my hair,
Okay.
So they think that I'm just a random Chinese looking guy who wears a wig and then go and become, I'm the Smiling Afro.
Oh.
Like a costume, like a mask.
Yeah.
But no, it's just me. And it's just my nickname to just who I am.
When do you start having?
Oh wow. I had it when I was in poly.
So it really is because it's you. You didn't start it for like TikTok or anything.
Nothing. Poly, I could grow my hair out, right?
Yeah.
So I found out that, hey, my hair curls when it's very long. And then you can become an afro. And then I was like, wow. And then everyone around me was like positive reaction. Like, oh, hey, my God, you got
Then it became
hair.
you, lor?
Then, all the more because it's my natural hair. I'm like, it's me. It belongs to me. It's me. It's who I am. So I embraced it. And then so after army, I grew it back out. And then I've just been... it was even way before I started Smiling Afro as a business. And Smiling Afro was just a nickname for my gaming profiles and everything. And then when content creation came into my lap, I was like, you know what? Okay, I want to start my company and I want people to know me as a Smiling Afro in my content creation nickname lah. And so... But
what you put out, because doing comedy and skits and all these kind of things, right? Do you ever get tired?
Haven't yet.
Oh, that's good eh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good eh.
I think it's a blessing to be doing what I love.
Because, okay.
Yeah, because I never thought I'll do what I love. Growing up, people always say, "Hey, do what you love," and then you never
it's
feel like you never feel like work a day in your life, right? Yeah, and you're like, yeah, that will never happen.
Yeah, I hope you never get tired of
Thank
it then.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because I mean, I have also spoken to other comedians and all, and I think they put it's not a front, but it's just what people know them to be like. That when they become a bit more vulnerable or they share more online, and then people are like, hey, actually I like this version of you.
Oh, that hurts though.
Then it's like, but it can be taken positively also.
Yeah, true.
Right? Like okay, this comedian also has a human side. You know,
okay,
a side that can be vulnerable.
If they meet the real version,
yeah,
say I like this, then you're like,
okay. I've never seen this side because I always seen you as funny.
Right.
Ha ha ha.
Yes.
And I never thought you'll be capable, or I never seen this side of you that can go so deep.
Right.
So it's not really, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
It's not like you're putting on a mask, but it's more like you also have that quiet side of yours lah.
Yeah, which is true. So I guess the unique sense of being a content creator is, I mean, before I changed my so-called social media pages to be more a content creator, it was my band lah, right? My daily life, because it was only my friends following me.
Oh.
So the way I shared things was really, 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 really super personal. Like angry today, I'll tell everybody, fucking pissed off. Sad today, very sad guys. Happy, I got very happy. But then when I change it to also a mixture of content creator and personal, I of course, I choose to show more positive things because it's just what I'm trying to get from people, a bit more positive energy. Right? Yes, I do share sad times, but I curate it. Like I feel
it cannot be too much also, because then people will get affected.
Yeah, but I also
by
feel
it.
I don't have to share all my sad things because some things are very personal.
True.
Like only me, my friends, and my relatives. I'll share them and we have a personal chat. Unless it's major things, right? Yeah. So, but yeah, I guess to say in a sense, what people see online is still me. But of course, if you want to talk about the more personal side of me, or maybe what makes me who I am, you might not really see online. But I guess you can say that's a shadow of myself that they can't see.
Yep.
You know, the shadow of Ben, right? That only if you're blessed enough to be in a podcast like this, or my friend outside, you'll get to see that shadow of a silhouette of me that looks like me, but you don't get to really see on screen.
Of course. I mean, we all have our own personal side.
Right. Yeah. And but do you feel that, so you know, you say yourself, you're a content creator too, and you have like a media business. Do you feel sometimes that maybe you're portraying a different Cheryl in front of people, and the shadow you have behind you because you're a business owner, you have to be a certain
I think for me, I pride myself on being very real.
Nice.
Like what you see is what you get. The only thing is I don't put my expertise online lah, because I keep following me lah. Like I bleep it lah. But the real me is very alien lah. So that's the part that I don't hide it. I just feel like have a bit of decorum lah. Yeah, you know, like if not, it's going to be pili pala pala pulu the jiba bomb the whole time, you know.
Right.
So
different kind of picture.
Correct. So that's the only thing. But other than that, it's really what you see, what you get, lor.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think this came from the history of like my struggles with body image. You ready? My story very long, huh?
I'm ready. I'm very interested in those stories. Come.
So I was in a girls' school for 10 years.
Nice.
First 10 years, primary school, secondary school.
Me too.
And
No,
I
I'm kidding.
always
Okay,
thought
sorry.
that you're in a girls' school.
No, kidding. Sorry.
and I always thought that, I mean, at that time lah, that being skinny would make me more popular, make me more liked.
Yeah.
But I've always at that time, I wanted people to like me. I wanted to have as many friends as possible. The more people know me, the more people I know, great.
Right.
And I was boy crazy. I was in a girls' school. I don't know, the more you deprive us of something, the more you want something, right? So you have to go out and meet boys.
Boys
ma.
in NS, okay.
So sound a bit piety to say this, but I would go and collect yearbooks. Boys' school yearbooks. And then go like, wow, this guy cute lah. I don't think I ever seen this on camera before. Oh no.
I love it.
I still have the yearbooks, you know.
I love it.
I still have it at
How
home.
do you find these yearbooks?
You go and meet. I go to like, because I was in a badminton school team, so you go for like competitions, then you see other boys from other schools. Then ask IRC, ICQ, then you make friends, then you talk. I started with exchange school badges first. Right? Give you my school badge, take your school badge. Next is because boys, they won't keep this kind of thing. What? A lot of boys don't want this kind of thing. They're like, take. Then go to class, this one cute. This one. And then now when I see some of these people, I'm like, holy shit, this is the boy I circled like 20 years ago. Anyway. Boy didn't get a glow up, never mind. Lucky. So, I was boy crazy. So then it was even worse because then I really wanted to be thin. Right? And then in junior college, wow, boys. Suddenly got boys sitting next to me.
Especially 17, 18, chalak, man.
Yeah, right? And then I was like, okay. But because my personality is, I'm very cholo. Right? I'm sure you can feel it. I'm very tomboy. And so I get bro zone very quickly.
Aiyo.
Like I had a lot of guy friends. Like we'll study together, go KFC, go airport, sit down Burger King, we'll study Long John Silver's at Parkway Parade. Like we'll study, like and we used to write letters to each other, like to all these seniors or like my peers and all. But I just never dated, no. Throughout the whole JC, never dated. Like, and then I'll get jealous of all the girls that like, wow, they come to school with makeup, or they look really good and sexy. Then they get like Valentine's Day, wow, they get flowers, they get chocolate, they get teddy bear. Then I lived one bus stop away from school.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, and I always had this stupid fantasy that some guy would walk me home. Or like, stop it! I was 17, no?
So
18.
cute, no, I love it, so cute.
and then I will make up stories in my head. That like, got some boy from upstairs looking down at me saying, wow, this girl cute. And I mean, it was just a fantasy. Like I really wanted to be liked and loved, you see. And then so I did the stupid thing of crash dieting. Or rather starvation. So I didn't eat. So I think A-levels, we have a few months where you don't have to go to school, right? You can go home and study. And then I took these few months to really diet. It was very bad because in school, like I would make fun of myself and then the boys will make fun of me with me.
Right.
Okay, so for example, like I was on a school
like
cross-country team.
self-deprecating humor kind of
Correct.
thing. Yeah.
So I was on a school cross-country team. So like 2.4, I think I did like 9:30 or 10 minutes. And then so I beat like a lot of the boys. Yeah. So they have respect for me in that sense. But at the same time, so they were like, hey, just now you running? Then if what's your timing after that? Hey, no wonder we felt tremors. Because you were running. Or they go, hey, Cheryl Tay, you see the tree there? Like your waist there. And then
They were like, felt tremors, but I still run faster than you.
I didn't think to say that lah. I mean, I'm not so Hokkien lah.
So you kena shock like huh?
Yeah, so I just like, yeah, you careful, don't fall through the crack. So, and then I remember after a while, it got to me. After 2 years, it started to get to me. And then one day I said to somebody, I still remember him, I said, one day I become so bothered, I don't talk to you.
Wow. That's
I didn't become a supermodel, but I'm not talking to him anymore because we lost touch.
One part, okay. One part, okay.
So then I was like, so I really want, I'm a very extreme person. I'm all or nothing. If I do something, right, I will go all out and do it. If not, I won't do it at all. So I'm like, okay, prom night, right? I'm like, I'm going to make sure I turn up hot. Okay, so I didn't eat, and then I ran. Please don't learn this, whatever I'm sharing here, please put a warning here, titi tata, whatever. Please do not do this at home, whatever.
Sharing purposes only. Yes.
Correct. Really, really, please don't do it. I will run 20k in the morning, 6k in the evening, and then do 4 hours of kickboxing. Like play some DVD, and then I'll do it for every day.
18 years old.
Every day. Period. I missed my period for 7 months. I became green. Like my skin turned green, like a very pale green, unhealthy color. I lost a lot of weight though. I lost 20 over kg. I did. Still nobody asked me out. In fact, it got worse because I remembered a friend of mine said, hey, Cheryl Tay lost a lot of weight, but you also lost yourself.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, what do you mean? Because like, usually I'm like, they like to, because I'm so loud and hee ha, so they will invite me to parties or whatever, right? But then now they're like, oh, I'll come and eat. This one, 100 calories. Oh, this one, I love fried chicken. No, 200 calories. So then they're like, oh my God, can we, like, we know these things are, but can we just eat in peace? Or I would just like, food tasting, take one bite. I don't want already. You know, so it became, I wasn't fun to be around anymore. And I was very grumpy all the time. I'm hungry, right? Hangry. And then I started to feel it, but yet I just, that determination, you know. So yeah, I did. I showed up in prom night. Wow, sexy behind crossback. Oh, makeup. Wow. Yeah, I did it. But I can't sustain that lifestyle forever. Right? You can't keep running like that forever. What? So the weight bounced back double.
What?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Because when you force your body into starvation mode, the body will start to eat away your muscles because that's the most dense, right?
Yeah.
And then when you start to recover, you have less muscles means lower metabolism. And then next, the body goes, when you're in survival mode or starvation mode, the body will go, hey, anytime she eats, we're going to hold it. Because
I
as reserves.
You don't know where's your next meal.
Correct. So you end up over storing lah.
The irony of life, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm so annoyed. So anyway, so then I went to uni, back like, actually I put back all the weight lah. I was around now like this kind of size, you know. But at that time I thought I was like fat. Then I went to uni, I felt like shit because like, oh my god, I could have been hall queen. I could have been. So I really wanted to be popular. I really wanted to be like famous. I don't know why. It was just something in me then. Yeah, and then it finally somewhere in uni, I was just like, okay, I think it got to a point where I was very tired. Like very tired of like my weight keeps fluctuating. I'm always chasing the latest slimming patch. Like there was some chili shower. You're supposed to rub, then it will burn your fat, no. Then I went to rub my eye, burn my eye, no. And then I try like slimming pills. Anything that says lose weight, shape up, slim down, I buy. It was
Shall we be there? Shall we try?
Oh, it was really bad. I mean, I can go on forever. But anyway, so it got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? I think I can't do this anymore. I'm very tired. I'm not happy. So I wouldn't say I gave up on myself, but rather like, I found fitness. Yeah, so I started going to the gym. I was like, oh, got such thing as gym. Because I used to only run, right? That's all I knew. Right? Started gymming and then I got into CrossFit, Olympic weightlifting. I started doing Ironman triathlons, marathons. So I started to see, I'm now going to be proud of what my body can do for me. Rather than force the body into something that is not. But I mean, so you can say I kind of walked out the shadows, but there's always going to be, I mean, as you get older, your metabolism slows. I told you, breathe also can get fat, right? So this shadow that's hanging over me is always, there are going to be days when, or like people will come to me, even now people will say things like when I do an NGL kind of thing, right? Then I get people saying things like, hey, you run so much, why are you still so fat? I mean, that it will still sting. Like, as much as I deal a lot better with negative comments now, I really like whatever lah. I still run faster than you lah, you know. But it will still on a bad day get to you lah.
Yeah.
As much. I mean, I'm still human also, right?
Right.
So I would say that I've done a good part of the work where I'm like, okay, I can deal with it better, and I can. And you start to realize that as you get older, it's not about the looks anymore. You know, like you also want to. As I go older, then I start to know more, talk to more boys, and then they're like, actually, you like a bit of meat on the bone. That's like, you're now then say, I spent so much effort trying to be bone, and then now you tell me you want a meat. Then anyway, after all of that, I'm with a woman. So
once again, the irony of life. After all of that.
Yeah, so like I said, this body image shadow is going to. The truth is, and this is something I don't say often. I mean, people always see me as very like, okay, you know, love yourself, accept yourself, everything. I do, but as my therapist says, it's okay to not be okay about your body all the time. Like, because the truth is, there's going to be days where you don't feel good about yourself, right? So then you have to, how do you then get yourself out of that hole? Like, it's easier said than done. Like, find your strengths, things that you're good at, things that will remind you why you are good.
And now it's time for some ads.
Okay, so this season we're all about giving attention. Not just the normal attention, but attention to people, communities, and causes that don't get much attention. Because that's where it requires looking at, right?
Correct. So this time around, we are proud to present Wildflower Studios. So they are an interesting combination of an art jamming studio, but yet at the same time, they also care for and advocate for taking care of cats.
Yes, and I know that there are a lot of cat lovers out there.
Correct.
Right, and I've met a lot of couples or family that actually have cats now instead of kids.
And I also remember when I first got into contact with them, they are actually very passionate about their mission. You know, is to try to get either cats fostered or invite people to come in and support the cat, right? So when you spend time and spend at their studio, you're actually doing a good cause as well.
Yeah, you're actually able to lean into your creativity to let the artwork unfold. But at the same time, it's almost very therapeutic to have a cat
That's right.
that you can bond with and accompany you while you're doing that art jamming.
Yeah, and I think all cat lovers know that, when you go into a place like a cat cafe, one of the secret things that I know all of you look out for is that which cat will kind of choose me.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, if you never had that experience before, I think this will be an opportunity for you to go and be among many cats, do some artwork, and see whether are you actually a cat person or not.
Yes, correct. So I think what's interesting this time around is that they want you to bring your friend or family to the jamming studio to encourage that bonding and connection.
Correct. So they've been very, very generous, right? And they're actually offering a special giveaway, So when you use the promo code Clean Your Toilet at checkout, right, it gives you $40 off your purchase.
Yes. So actually every hour of art jamming with them per person is $20. Right. So essentially if you are just two people coming for an hour, you're actually getting it for free.
Yeah.
But of course, if you're hanging out more, then it provides a huge discount to what you've had to pay in the first place.
Yeah. So we have 10 of these codes available for redemption. Once they are snapped up, they will be finished.
So fastest fingers first.
Correct. Fastest fingers first.
Yes.
Also the new year, January 2026, for you to use these codes.
It's very nice to look at who are the people in your life you want to bond with.
Correct.
And I think this is a good place to do that, especially if you are a cat lover.
Correct. So thank you so much, Wildflower Studios, for coming on board and giving all our viewers this wonderful gift.
Yes, correct. I think the work they do is a mix of you can do 2 to 2.5 hours guided jam sessions.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to free flow and chill out and jam, it can be as long as you like.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
Whatever that you're painting on may not just be canvas, but it can also be tote bags.
Yeah.
What else? Wooden
boards, canvases as well. In addition, just to let you all know, Wildflower Studios is actually situated in a place called Enabling Village. And this whole place is all about supporting people from different communities, otherly able individuals who need different types of support in their lives. And they're actually celebrating their 10-year anniversary in December.
They've really sustained themselves for quite long.
Correct, right? So this is quite an important place for communities that need different kind of support. So I encourage all of you to go down to the Enabling Village and just to check out all the different services and restaurants and businesses that have set up there because they, as part of their mission, they are also contributing to this meaningful place.
Right. Yeah. So we can all do our part in terms of supporting such businesses that has a social impact and meaning.
That's right.
Right.
So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you at Wildflower Studios or at Enabling Village.
Now back to the rest of the episode.
And unfortunately, a lot of people turn to social media for this, like number of likes, number of views, right? So that I have to be careful not to rely on that also. So thankfully, I have a very supportive wife who is enough to remind me, like, okay, this is why she loves me lah. Because the other shadow I have is, I think I met my wife. No, okay, wait. I got together with her when I was 35. So for 35 years of my life, right? So my relationships were 3 months, 6 months, 8 months. Like nothing could last.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, after a while, you starts to question: am I the problem? Like, is it I cannot commit, or and I think one issue is I fall very quickly. Like I can swipe on app meet you okay, next week we together already. I hope none of them watch this
Fast game.
Like, because I was just very eager to be loved.
Fair.
And I think when people want to be with me, I start to feel like, oh, my body is okay, I am okay. I tied it to my self-worth. Very, very dangerous. Because the guy that cheated on me, boom, my self-worth just went. And it's very hard. But that was when I also created my Miss Independent era. Like, then that's where I started Rock the Naked Truth.
Right.
And went, okay, you know what? I am going to do this myself. And so I slowly, in my 30s, that's where I really worked on being yourself, creating a version of yourself that you like, and also cutting away toxic people.
Fair.
So have you gone through anything like that before? I know. not comparing, but more like, have you ever had an epiphany like that, So you understand now how I got to where I am today is really like 20 years of like, since I'm 18, I'm 39 this year. Oops. Yeah, okay. 20 years of battling weight. Still gonna battle with my body for sure, but at least I have a better awareness now.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. I mean, thank you for sharing. It's a lot.
It's a condensed version, really.
Yeah, man. It's a lot to digest. Pun intended, yeah. But I mean, but wow, okay. I'll be honest here. As a guy, it's good for me to hear a woman's perspective about that, because I guess for guys and girls we have different, like, I mean, you talk about wanting to look the best, wanting to be wanted. Especially, you bring me back to my younger days. Really the school days, right, where you're walking out as a teenager. Like, no, okay, I got girls. Girls. The event will have girls. How will they see me? Am I gonna walk normal? I was coming like, all those things. But going out, and you realize, wow, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
But it was fun. It was fun with us there. But it's always thinking about, there's always a good-looking guys and a good-looking girls, and they really have it. But then in the end, actually, all of them also going through the same thing.
Yes.
It's just that it's a weird different pressure. It's like, I'm good looking. Damn it, I really have to show it. I always have to show it, but maybe they might be even more insecure than others.
Actually, it's true.
Yeah, right. But we will never realize that we're all going through the same until years later, like now. And I think it's part of life that we all have to go through that together, right? And I mean, like you said, I guess for me, the experience about like the shadow of my teenage years of like being of the image side is the skinny, but eventually I accepted it. But like I wouldn't say I have had a crazy experience in my body lah. It's like it's only just the skinny part and then accepting, and then I started getting more meat in my 20s, which I thought is because I started to exercise more, but no, it's just age. And and I guess because I'm tall also, so I get less of the drama because people kind of look up to me, pun intended. No, but people look up to me because they feel, he's tall, so he must be more confident, blah blah blah. And I'm the one making the short jokes on other people, especially the guys. But yeah, I wouldn't say I've had that experience of that dark shadow about.
It was a very dark place. That's why I say I always wish that nobody has to go through that. But the thing is, a lot of young girls, because of social media, unfortunately, because now you open your phone and at least last time I had to go to MTV and or like buy magazines.
So
the exposure,
and
it's scary.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this just a few weeks ago. Again, about like, image and social media, right? Like, I think everyone will have to go through this image. I mean, what do you call this? This image drama, or like the
body image struggles.
Body image struggles. Yes, we will go through it because we're just normal human beings, right?
Yeah.
And I think all of us will go through different stages where we accept it.
Yeah.
And like, just realizing now, like, even just comparing my teenage years to now. So now, I have friends who literally will shut down their social media for a month or delete the app because they cannot stand seeing. They cannot stand seeing people who are better looking than them.
Or do better than them.
Yeah, and I'm like, really? So I once had a friend, right, who suddenly she went off social media. I was like, I said, are you okay? I said, no, I'm not. I cannot stand when I open my social media and I'll see girls with better bodies than me.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow.
I don't feel like that though.
Yeah, right. But to me, it's like, then just to open it lah, or just don't search for people.
Don't follow them.
Yeah.
There are a lot of nice, wholesome doggy content that you can follow instead.
Right.
Yeah.
But then after that, my friend comes back 1 month later and starts posting pictures of her butt. I mean, in bikini lah. But I'm like, gosh, so I'll try to understand the psyche, right? So like
compensation.
Yeah, it's like you're jealous, but you want to put it out there so you can get the likes and get the validation. So, but I always wonder myself, as a friend, should I go and say, hey, that's not the way to? You're going down.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
a very
like
sensitive topic.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh gosh, because I know this is not what you want to be, but you're just trying to like, no, you want to be better than others, or you want people to like you more, or like spook. Because the typical, you post a picture of your body, and then all the guys will be like, yum,
then
yum,
there's validation,
yeah, and then the girls will be like, oh my god, queen, everything, right? Yes, but within the comments, there's also jealous people, but yeah, so I'm just thinking about like,
but that's very interesting. I think that can be considered a shadow of the society.
Right.
Yeah, like the whole. constant comparing to others and
Yes.
wanting to be better than others.
See, I mean, I think like before social media, that's normal. We always want to do that, but it's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
situations where when you head out,
Correct.
like, okay, we're going for this event, we're going for this school event, we're going for this whatever event.
I want to dress nicer,
yes,
dress nicely,
we must
whatever
be better
lah.
than other people, look the best ourselves for other people. But everyone only can see in that moment. Like literally, we just see it in that moment with our eyes, and then it passes, and that's it. But then now it's so readily available that we will put it online,
Yeah.
and we'll stamp it like almost permanently. Like, oh, I went for this event, I look like this, I look gorgeous, and I put it online. Everyone can see it constantly and stamp. And then now, because of that space, we all constantly want to be better there. So we always know we have to keep on posting. Hey, look at me, look at my good body, look at me working out, everything. And
Yeah, it's really very dangerous. So like, I mean, I have friends of friends who have daughters as young as 8 years old getting eating disorders.
I will be very upset as a parent.
Exactly. I don't have kids,
yeah.
so I cannot imagine how.
Yeah.
But it always, that's the thing, right? Because there's so much exposure and all.
Yes.
That's why I say shadows of society. This is something that, so I succumbed to it. What I did, right? Because I kept thinking I have to be slim, I have to be skinny, I need to look a certain way for people to like me. But now I've gone all the way to the other end. All or nothing, right? Of like, you know what? I don't care, man. If you don't care how I look like, then don't see lah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and also I think how you build your content also, like I don't prance around in bikinis and pose and all that. You just different era of my life.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think all of that has taught me and to be real, to stay real. And I think
Yes.
that is what led me to my wife.
Realistically.
Realistically. Yeah, because okay, the thing is, being with her is a whole another shadow of society, because, you know, like my parents generation at least is wrong to be gay. Right? And I don't blame them. They grew up, 70 over years of their life being
Different
told
society,
that gay is wrong, you go to jail, whatever, right? But if I didn't have all of the experiences that I had earlier with my struggle and teaching me or pushing me along the path of being real, then I wouldn't have gone with myself. And like, because obviously I was worried about offending my parents. At the end of the day, I have a great relationship with them. It's not like we are estranged or anything. And I always say like, wow, you all brought me up until here, like, good job. You know, so I'm very grateful to them. And obviously it was very hard for me because like, I want to be happy. I am happy, but at the same time, I know it's going to hurt them. So, I do have people coming to me and saying like, hey, you very bad eh. Your parents so nice, you do it to them. So I don't have to explain myself to anybody. But I hear you. I agree because my parents didn't talk to me for a few months when I first told them about it. This is my first and last woman, you know. And I remembered because Grace and I were good friends for 3 years prior. We're always good friends, like the good friends that were like I'll go to her house and cry about my ex. She'll come to my house and cry about her ex, like that kind of close, you know. And I remember my mom and after that both of us became single, we started hanging out. And then my mom was like, I scared she like you eh. And then I still say so loudly.
Your mom even said it. Wow.
Yeah, because she sensed it already. But I said, by that point really, I just said, no lah, I like kuku bird lah. Mic drop. Y'all need to censor this or not?
It's perfect.
And then my mom was like, okay, can. And then when I came out and told her everything, she actually said to me, I thought you said you like kuku bird.
So you say, I called it.
But she was really upset.
Right.
She felt humiliated. We're not religious, and she felt like I didn't respect her. And she's like, and she cannot understand. She's like, how to like a woman? I don't know, like that. I'm like, I'm not asking you to like a woman. So anyway, but one of her good friends are gay. But it's
but she's like, but it's different.
correct. It's him what?
It's not my daughter.
Correct. So I think she was hoping that it would be a phase. But we've been together almost 5 years already.
And it's like, it's a very long face. Huh?
Yeah, so I don't think it's a phase.
Your mom is like, your face very long.
Correct. Lifetime phase. So I think this shadow that I always have to live in is I don't think I'll ever get full acceptance. I'm happy with just tolerance. They're okay with her now. I mean, my mom, when I was away, she asked Grace to send her to work at 6 a.m. I'm like, excuse me? But so she's okay with her.
Oh, but that's, in our parents' generation, for us at least, like to see our parents doing that, that's one small bit of acceptance.
Plus points, yeah.
It's like the road of acceptance.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or like why cannot ask her to come and send me? Then I'm just like, sure. Okay. Or she'll like, I can't pick you. Oh, okay. So she's treating, we're okay in that sense that, but I know that deep down, right, it's still a no because she still passes homophobic remarks now and then lah. Maybe not homophobic remarks lah. Huh?
When Grace is around, no, in general lah.
In general, she will say like, I wasted leh, so handsome, why turn gay? You know, this kind of things lah. So I'll just be like,
I get it.
I don't know whether you classify that as homophobic remark. I don't know. I feel bad talking about my parents, but I don't blame her. She grew up in
this generation. It's a different time, right?
Yeah. So like I said, this is something that I will have to live with. And tolerance is good enough for me. I mean, how she's treating Grace now and all, I'm okay. Yeah. Have you ever had any situation where you had to struggle with a relationship, like you didn't get approval from your parents for being with somebody?
No, so far no lah.
Okay.
So far no, because I feel that, I mean, okay, so when I was growing up, my mom actually basically all she told me was the kind of girl she said she's like no go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like what?
Princess.
Oh.
She said if you bring home a princess, if I don't like her, you cannot see her anymore.
So do you ever remember anybody that she didn't like?
No.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is that I think because she said to me when I was very young, since I was 14, you know.
So
I got one rule.
Ingrained.
She got one rule for you. And also because my mom's not a princess. She's a very very independent, very garang woman, right? Who, because she grew up poor, and then my grandfather passed away when she was 15.
Oh no.
So she really had to be, after secondary school already after pre-U already had to go and work. You know, she could she go into university, but then had to go and work everything. So she was like, she had to go and earn money for the family very young. So she became a very hard woman, right? And then she didn't like it because she went and she worked in SQ.
Wow.
And a lot of the girls there, she said, were very privileged families, right? And they were everything also complained. But then she's like, basically she had nothing. But hearing all these her colleagues, right, complaining about the smallest thing made her very like, what's this? You know, life really so good for you, and then you still complain. My life, I'm so beneficial to be here and everything. So it kind of grew that way. And then when she grew, so I guess when I was growing up, she was like, you cannot take princess, huh? You cannot take all this princess little bit thing, huh? No, I take first.
It's also good for you lah. She's also protecting you lah.
Yeah. So I think, but it kind of agree with me that now when I meet like princesses, it's like in terms of
your
like
princess radar,
like
it's very strong.
I will turn out my part of me of like, oh, maybe this potential turns off. Hello, friend, we stay friend. Yeah, because I can actually see it. Like I'm gonna this girl every little thing. I need to
Are you seeing anybody now?
I'm dating around. Okay. Still dating around. No one solid yet.
No princess, huh?
Yeah, no princesses.
Okay.
Yeah. So no Disney. So it's more like a Lara Croft. Hey.
Wow. That type of princess can. Okay, anyway.
Yes, yeah. But so I didn't have to face that. But actually, going back to the question just now you asked me about like, you know, being on social media, whether I had to anything about body thing.
Yeah.
I would say early days, I started 7 years ago, right? Early days, my brand is always been being genuine, being real.
Yeah.
So just be myself. So to me, it's like my body is my body lah. You know, I'm just gonna be myself. You don't accept me, it's up to you. I don't care. But then later on, 3-4 years ago, I started thinking more about health. And I started thinking more about, because if I'm an online figure and people look up to me because they're like, I do comedy, whatever. I also want to promote some bit of positivity in terms of health. I realized that I feel I have a bit of responsibility to at least be healthy in my life also, to encourage others to also be healthy. Because I do show myself drinking and everything, but
balance lah.
Yeah,
show
but
balance.
I work out and I drink. You know, I also want to show my working out part. I also want to show that I'm putting effort to be healthy, to look after myself, and and to constantly remind others that, hey, you can have a balanced lifestyle. You don't ideally don't go too extreme and say only drink and then drunk every time, or like only of course, okay lah, there's all the workout people work out for 7 days a week. But then, hey, it takes a lot to be any end of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
But you can be in the middle and just have a balanced lifestyle. So I felt that I have a bit more responsibility. That's why I started taking a more healthier approach.
But it's true though. I think creators or people trying to be creators don't realize how much power you actually have online. Yeah, it's it's because it's digital, right? Anybody in the world can access it, right? Even if you are not an influencer, even if you're just a normal, regular person with like 500 people on social media, one post can go viral.
Yeah.
And I think people don't understand the dangers of it also. Which brings me to my next question of like, what are your pet peeves? Like some things that trigger you the most in relationships?
I just got reminded last night of one of my pet peeves is when someone takes something and don't put it back at the same place.
Wow.
Yeah. I think not even just relationships, just in general.
Okay.
Yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves is when you take something and you don't put it back in the same place. I guess I just get very annoyed. Like why do you not put it at the same place? Like it was not from there and everything. That's one of my pet peeves. I mean, but if you get more direct to relationships, I think it's just constant negativity.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is, the constant negativity could be because they are dealing with their own trauma and unable to walk out of their own shadows.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's true, it's not your responsibility. Their trauma is not your responsibility.
When I'm in my 20s, it's okay, fine. You know, everyone is still figuring out their lives, so we go through it together, right?
Okay.
But because I've really figured out who I am as a
And who
person,
you want to
who
be,
I want to be, and who I strive to be, and that's when I've been doing my basing my career, everything on, right? And my own life. I feel like I don't know whether it's selfish or not to say it, but I don't want to look for someone who's still figuring out their life. I don't want to date somebody in my 30s now who's trying to figure out, because then I spend a lot of my energy helping them figure out as opposed to being present with them. Like together, we now strive and we know what I want, we go and fight the challenges together, right? In our own lives, we go hold each other, we fight. But now I'm going on my pathway, and then they're like, okay, but I'm falling high, and then, okay, I need to come back down and do. So I feel like I may not get that support I need as like a encouragement or like a push for my career, because they might not be able to know how to push, or they don't see it, or it'll be out of like, spite like, you got yourself figured out. Okay, then good for you lah.
Like you go lah, you
win lah. Yeah. I'm still shit. Then I'm like,
that's not the
affects
point.
the dynamic.
Actually,
of
it's
relationship.
true.
Yeah. So I realized, that's what I realized about dating in my 20s and in my 30s, what I'm looking for.
But it's true what changed? Why is it that I couldn't keep a relationship for long, and now I'm in my longest relationship ever and counting? What is the difference? I mean, other than her being a woman now, okay, I think it's nothing to do with
the biggest change.
It's nothing to do with the gender. I think it really is. I mean, it doesn't matter what your gender is. If I like you, right? That's me lah.
Fair,
right? Yeah.
That's
I mean, for me,
the base, right?
Yeah. I think. What changed was, I don't know. As in, I used to be a very angry person, and I think because I was very insecure, like because of this shadow of body image, right, and I cannot control it, right? I say I don't have the awareness and the control I have now, and it will, when I get very angry or like I get very defensive about myself, I will start to throw things around when I get angry. Like I see this cup, I throw. I see this whatever, I throw. And I mean, one of my exes wanted to call police on me because I was throwing things around the house in the middle of the night. Because he's like, you know?
No,
yeah. So, but with Grace, I'm so gentle with her. Like I raise voice with her, we argue lah, but I've never thrown anything at her. Like I can't bring myself to. I think one biggest point for me was trust. I trust that she's in my corner, that she always has my back, and no matter what she says is always good for me. So for example, like let's say an ex used to say like, "Eh, wow, you like that bo sui leh." Then I'm like, "What you know, huh? You know this person meh? Your friend meh?" Whereas if Grace comes to me and says, "Darling, I don't think it was very nice of you to say that," then I'll be like, "Oh shit, really ah?" Like I will step back and like, okay, because I trust her so much. I think this is the biggest difference, because I used to rush into relationships, but she's a friend that I've known for 3 years, and I know that she will never want any harm, towards me. But then all these people, I don't know you, I mean, the duration I've been with you is the duration I've known you, So there's also a part I still don't know who you really are, and yeah, so I think trust in a relationship, trust and communication are the most important.
Yeah,
very very basic.
Very basic.
Yeah, but it's also like, are you able to see each other and say difficult, uncomfortable things to each other and not react strongly? Like have a conversation, not an argument. A conversation where you are open to it. You're going to hear all these things you don't want to hear, and then you talk about it and you come to a conclusion rather than why you seem like that? I'm not like that. You also like that. You know, there's no point.
Yeah, basically healthy communication.
Yeah, correct.
As opposed to confrontational communication.
Yes, the word is confrontational. Yeah.
Right, because like, it's simple. One topic, I want to tell you something. I can be like, hey, I need to tell you something. You like that. Or like, hey, I want to let you know that this happened. I feel this way. Suddenly it's like, same topic. What? But then the confrontation, suddenly you add the defense mechanism. Come on.
Correct.
Why you say that about me? I say about you also.
Have you been in a toxic relationship?
I won't say it's toxic.
High-strung.
I won't say it's toxic, but I feel that because I dated insecure people before, right?
Oh.
And then they inspire because I'm secure attachment. Like if I like you and then you like me back, I trust you already.
Oh wow.
I trust you. Then we just work on going together, right? Like you want to go out, party with guys. I don't care because to me, you told me you like me means you won't do anything, right? So to me, it's nothing. Life is life. That's me. I'm okay. Do whatever. Go holiday with a few guy friends who you've known all your life. You know them before me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And if there's anything you need to tell me, yeah. If not, yeah, I trust. But then the reverse, because I'm secure, the reverse,
Confirm
they come back. Someone cannot. And then they were like, you are so secure. You think you're so secure. Then they start attacking me for being secure. And I'm like, okay, this is getting a bit out of hand. Right, why is it now a problem if I'm secure? Isn't it what we're all trying to work for, right? Or work towards, yeah. So, yeah, that's the only experience. I won't call it toxic. I don't feel it's toxic. I feel it's just, I get it. It's from their past trauma. And they're still trying to get over it. And as you talk about, it's not my job to help them get over it.
But everybody has shadows, everybody has skeletons in their closet. And it's really, it's not for us to solve. We can help and guide and point it out. But at the end of the day is, I can't do it for you. I can shine the light brighter, but I can't solve the problem for you.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, one thing I really I will take away from this is that, your story, whatever you went through is a lot, man. Not only just the body image thing, right? But after then you end up with a woman and then got another layer of like, oh my god, the stigma and everything. So I'm like, gosh,
it never ends.
That's a life journey.
And it's ongoing. That's why I say these two shadows, at least for me, is I have come to terms that it's okay to have shadows. I don't think it's wrong. Because there's always going to be light, no matter where it falls, there's always going to be some form of shadow. It's just how you can't run away from it. Right? The only way to run away from shadows is to be in darkness, which I don't want to be. I've been there and I don't want to be there.
That's a very good point.
Right?
You cannot run away from your shadow because everywhere you go, there's light and your shadow will always be with you. Yeah. And the one way you want to get rid of it is darkness, but that's scary.
Correct.
And that's usually negative and towards the end.
Because your shadow is the only thing that will follow you. The one thing that will certainly follow you all your life is your shadow. Yeah. So it's more of like embracing it, not running away from it. Because the more you run, it's going to follow you. You run here, it's always going to follow you. So just, I feel, embrace it, be aware of it, and make friends with it. Because like it is you. It is a part of you.
Shadow.
Yeah, it's like, hello. I see my shadow. Yeah, it's yeah, see, we all have shadows. So it's we got a shadow puppet and all that stuff. So yeah, you'll never be able to run away from it. So why run away from it?
Yes.
Do
Embracing
the difficult thing and
embracing who, like example, like you're sharing about your past, right? Your past, your body image, it will always be part of you, the experience you had, right? And the fact that you don't run away from it,
no point.
Embrace it. It's part of you, and now you're moving forward, whatever you are now, right? Yeah.
You're going to spend your whole life chasing your shadow. Aiyo, tired lah. We got so many things to worry about in life, leh. Your bank account, your salary, your taxes, no. Don't give me any more numbers to worry about.
So, but yes, thank you so much, Cheryl, for sharing. I mean, it's honestly, it's a great learning point for me. And like I said, from a guy and then learning from a girl's point of view, it's deep, it's deep. Yeah.
I feel like overshared though. Like
too late.
It's okay. Everything that I've said can go on. It's fine. Yeah. I think my departing piece of advice for everybody here today is that you cannot run away from your shadow. So find the courage. We have it because when you are out of options and your only option is strong, you will do it. So take on your shadow because it's you. It is a part of you. You need to face it and then find the light together. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Clean Your Toilet podcast. Right. Remember to clean the toilet within and start your inner work today. No, start your inner work yesterday.